everyone, we've arrived now again in Croatia, and this time we're planning to stay a couple of days. We've chosen an apartment really close to the beach. The reason being that one, we want to make sure the dude is allowed to stay in with the aircon and cool down because outside is way too hot. The apartment is really pretty. I'll do you a short tour in a minute so you can see how it looks. As we've just arrived, we have literally downstairs we have a pizzeria and got some pizzas. For 3 pizzas we've paid about £35. As promised, I'll try and make a quick tour of the apartment so we see what we found here and what you can get for this type of price in this area of Croatia. So come on, let's start exploring together. The property has a kitchen with sea views, and you can also see the local beach from the window. I'll show you in a minute, but let's just do a quick tour so you see what you have here. Obviously you have a sitting area where you can enjoy your meals. There is a big fridge, an oven with an electric cooker here. You have utensils with various storage. Yeah, so pretty much everything that you need for a stay here. Hands, sink, more storage. Cans, pots here, and then here more plates, coffee machine, cups, mugs, more plates. So really well equipped from this point of view. The kitchen has a window that leads onto some local shops, so you have very convenient here a shop with everything that you need for beach accessories, shoes, hats. The local beach is right here. There's also a small bar here. There is a restaurant on the other side of the road, and right here at the ground floor it's a pizzeria that also has some ice cream, so really good. Leading on to the bathroom, you have a shower, really spacious shower, and washing machine. That's again fantastic, especially if you stay for a couple of days and you want to make sure you leave with all your clothes clean. There is a big mirror. Mr. Dude there relaxing on the floor. It's perfect for your dog, and of course it's dog friendly. And why I say it's perfect is because all the floors are kind of like cool, and the whole apartment is decorated in like really light colors, so that helps it cool down. Then leading on to the living room, where you have a chair, you have a sofa, and it's a sofa bed, so it's perfect for you to use for your night's sleep. TV, and then leading into the bedroom where you have a double bed, really pretty. And one thing that I've noticed since we arrived, it smells amazing here. I don't know if it's what they use to wash all the bedding, but it smells really good. But yeah, a really decent sized bedroom. Storage, plenty of storage in here. So again, easy for you to keep all your belongings neat and tidy. There is a vanity unit, so fantastic for everyone that likes vanity units. You have a small window, and the window leads onto like the side road, and that's where it's the parking space. I'll try and show you when we go out. In the hallway there is another storage area where you can find more bedding if you need, extra towels, pillows, so really well equipped. The entrance to the accommodation from a side street, and then this is your private terrace.
Private ice cream downstairs.
Yeah, ice cream downstairs, which is
brilliant.
Just to give you a bit of a flavor of where we are and the type of travel that we did. So this is the border, Croatia, Slovenia. Here is our previous stopover in Karlovac. And then if you go further up the map, this is the island that we've shared with you last year, Tribunj Island, and that shows one of the campsites there. And this year we've carried on driving on the coast past Zadar and then stopped close to Šibenik in a village called Tribunj. This is the location of the accommodation. So you can see the pizzeria next to us, the bakery, some bars, and the local beach that stretches along both sides and with close proximity to the main port and the old town centre and Tribunj Island. So this is the entrance to the property, again leading to the road going straight to the beach, and then to park is round the corner here. This is the parking. You have a gate with a bit of shade. Good morning. So this is our first morning in Tribunj. We had a good night's sleep and we'll try and enjoy the beach a bit more today and show you more around the area. We done a walk last night, but we didn't go as far as the old town centre, so we'll see if we can go today. For now, let's just listen to cicadas just doing their morning song. What you can hear is the very familiar insect in Croatia and these regions, cicadas. They have that specific sound. This is a road leading from the property. There are more car parks on the side here. They also have toilets on the beach. If you don't have parking at your accommodation, or if you go somewhere else, obviously, or you just want to come here for the day, you can still park on the side of the road. So it starts from here and it goes all the way along, and it costs €1 for 1 hour or €10 for the whole day. Today we're trying the pancakes from the small shop that's like 1 minute walk from the accommodation. Really, really big portions and a lot of options available. So we'll wait for Mr. to taste and then tell us the opinion, right?
Yeah, definitely fantastic.
If you want an ice cream, you can purchase it from the shop downstairs. As I said, it's situated literally below the apartment, and for a cone of ice cream you'll pay €2, or you can get a big cup for about €8-9 where you have multiple scoops of ice cream, sauces, fruits. It's kind of like a really fruit salad with ice cream, if you may. But yeah, for a simple one, €2. For a cup with all sorts of sauces, as I said, and whatever, this is like a Kinder cup, we've paid €6. And this is just round the corner, literally here from our accommodation. You have your ice cream parlour. This is our accommodation, and downstairs you can see the ice cream shop, the pizzeria there, the shop here, more restaurants on this side. The sunsets are really pretty. We've managed to capture a beautiful sunset today. Again, this is the local beach where we spend most of the day. However, we are unable to do proper videos during the day because it's not really nice, especially because you have loads of children playing, so it's not okay to film them. Also, there is a sign on the beach advising you to actually be considerate and don't take pictures and videos with other people. The water is perfect for swimming. It's quite deep, so it starts shallow, so you have nice points where you can enter the water, but then it goes pretty deep, and that is perfect if you prefer to swim around. You have plenty of restaurants in the area where you can eat. With various specialties, so depending what you like to eat, they either have various meat options, fish options, you have dessert places nearby, supermarkets. There is a supermarket, a big one, that's about a 5 minute walk, and another smaller one in 3-4 minutes walk, so again pretty close. If you prefer to enjoy any water activities, there is a water park available and also some pedalinas. It's pretty easy to walk into the center of Old Tribunj. You will soon reach the marina. You can walk on the promenade that starts pretty much in front of our accommodation and goes all the way along. In less than 10 minutes walk, we've reached the center, the marina, where you can just admire the boats. There are plenty of restaurants in the area. People come here to fish. You can buy excursions if you want. So plenty of things to do. This has the normal hustle and bustle of a sea town as such. It's a lovely walk to just walk on this promenade in the evening. You can enjoy your sunset, you can stop for a meal, for a drink, or just enjoy the views and this lovely walk. And we're really impressed with how well they've organized this place. Given that it's not such a touristic place and it just became more and more popular in the couple of years, they're actually really well organized, and what we've seen so far really impressed us. Morning, we'll enjoy our breakfast at the accommodation, which is again another fantastic advantage for renting an accommodation. You can just enjoy your meals in peace and quiet and cook them, and then we'll head off to the beach for another day of fun. One thing that I wanted to really mention to you is that the entire area is wheelchair accessible, inclusive the access to the water. So here is a ramp, and then at the end of the ramp there is like an actual lift for people with disabilities to be able to access the water, and I think that is really good. So for 15 euros you can rent one of these pedalinas and you can just enjoy the scenery, or you can enjoy the slide if you are with children, or even as an adult. It's a quite fun way to spend your afternoon, and yeah, also enjoy this beautiful turquoise water in Croatia. You can see the local beach. As I said, we've tried to avoid filming there because there are way too many children, and again, it's not nice to just invade people's privacy, but you can have a bit of a view of what kind of beach you get here. I hope you can hear me because again, we are on the sea, so the wind is strong, and again, we always leave the microphone at home when we do these kind of activities because why not? This is what all weekends away does sometimes. You can also reach the supermarket and the old town centre if you go from the property on the side road. We'll see how long it's going to take us on this side. So currently is 7:20 and we'll see how long it takes us to reach the supermarket. Exactly 7 minutes walk, we've reached the supermarket, so it's really convenient, and that was just like normal pace walk, not a fast one, so really good. Give you a bit of a flavor of the prices at supermarkets nearby. I'll share with you some of the items that we've bought in one shop and how much they've cost to see what you think about the prices in Croatia in August 2025. For a big shopping trip from the supermarket nearby, we've paid about 89 euros. And we've purchased from fruits, vegetables, meat, water, juice, quite a lot of products, snacks. So tell me what you think about the price, and I'll give you a few examples so you can compare and see how prices are around this time in summer in Croatia. I will leave some product examples and conversion rate in pounds also on the screen for you to check out, but just noted a few examples here so we can discuss prices and see what you think. So for example, for two breads at about 400 grams each, we've paid €5.50. A big bag of crisps was €2.49. A big milk chocolate was €1.03. For a kilo of sugar, we've paid €1.29. A big milk cost €1.75. A cheddar, like 300 grams cheddar, was €3.79. Sliced prosciutto, 200 grams, was €4.79. For sliced ham, we've paid €2.85 per pack. And then in terms of fruits, for a kilo of bananas, you'll pay €1.59. A kilogram of nectarines is €3. We've purchased carrots, so a kilogram of carrots costs 89 cents, and then for a kilogram of cucumber you'll pay about €1.65. In terms of meat, for example, we've got like two big chicken legs that we've used for a nice home cooked soup. They had about 500 to 600 grams and they were €3.68. So see what you think about this, but as I said, we've done a whole shopping for about 89 euros, and we'll show you the conversion in pounds so you can do a proper comparison. The municipality of Tribunj was only formed in 2006 when they separated from the town nearby, Vodice. The original island is what you can see here on my left side, is the old island of Tribunj that was only accessible from mainland by this old stone bridge. This is the old stone bridge that is known since the medieval times where this whole place has a whole different name. It was afterwards called Tribunj, but before that it had a different name, and I'll leave it on the screen for you if you want to search about medieval times in this part of Croatia. This place really surprised us. I know I've said it before, but I just want to emphasize that we came here with the view that maybe it's just a quiet village with nothing to do or see, and we said okay, it's fine because we just want to relax and step away from all the stress at work and everything. However, it surprised us in a very, very nice way. You have plenty of things to do, but in the same time you can still relax and just enjoy the views. And it's both a place that it's quiet and busy, and I think these kind of places are the best for people to enjoy on holidays, because you can literally make sure that everyone in your family or your company is happy and finds something to do. Another interesting fact is that the old village was formed by the refugees coming from neighboring islands, and this is how the small island of Tribunj was created. For some extra activities while you're here, you can rent a boat, and the prices depend from 240 380 euros per day for a big one, or there are smaller ones for 110 euros per day, so various options available. This area has plenty of restaurants, so you have so many different options. And various souvenir kiosks with bracelets, magnets. Again, more rent-a-boat options. You can purchase excursions. If you've noticed from our video the other day, and it's also on the other side of the water here, you can see the statue of a donkey, and also around the place you will see various figurines, all of them showing donkeys. The reason being that in Tribunj every year they have a donkey race with people racing on donkeys, and it's a very well-known tradition in the area. Subscribing to our channel is free of charge, and it really encouraged us to continue sharing with you family, dog-friendly ideas from the UK, and not only, either with our camper van or with different types of accommodations. Today we are in Tribunj, Croatia, and we're just enjoying this lovely sunset. It's our last morning here in Tribunj. Just wanted to share with you some feedback after our week spent here. We had a lovely time. The apartment exceeded our expectations in terms of space. It was really clean. The communication with the host was impeccable. Anytime we had a question or a problem, they responded immediately. They've sent something around. It was just really good in terms of communication with the host. So 100% thumbs up for this. In terms of the location of the apartment, it's situated really close to anything that you need during your stay. First of all, you are literally on the beach. You just cross the road and you have access to the local beach, so that is fantastic. The apartment has aircon, so again, thumbs up, because it's really hot. So having aircon available, it was really good. As I've mentioned at the beginning of our trip, the reason we decided to stay in an accommodation rather than campsite in Croatia is because it's way too hot for our dog to stay in the campsite or on the beach with us. So we needed to make sure that he has a space where he can cool down and relax while we are at the beach, and with the access to aircon and everything. In terms of things to do around Tribunj, again, it really surprised us. It's really animated. However, you also have places where you can just enjoy peace and quiet. Where this apartment is situated, you have access to restaurants, pizzeria, you have ice cream downstairs, you have bakery, you have supermarket really close, about 5 minutes walk, and the other one is like 7 minutes walk, we just showed you. You have a bar on the beach, various snacks on the beach, a small fast food, you have toilets on the beach is wheelchair accessible, and it's really well organized. So again, thumbs up. Tribunj really surprised us from all points of views. In terms of what else we've done in the area, you can rent these pedalinas if you want to spend some time on the sea, or of course if you have a pedal board, it's fantastic to be used here. If you go further into Tribunj Old Town, you can rent bigger boats, either with a skipper or without. If you have a boat license, you can book excursions. So again, plenty of things to do. There is a small aqua park on the local beach here. Again, remember the beach behind us is called Zavalin Beach, and it's really nice. You don't have sand, however you have plenty of space where you can stay either in shade or in the sun. It's all like on a pavement area, so it's really good. I'm really surprised. The water is fantastic. It's that crystal clear water. In the morning, of course, it's much clearer and calmer. Towards the afternoon, people getting more and more in the water, so it becomes a bit cloudy and agitated anyway, and we tend to see that every day around afternoon there were some waves in the area, but we really enjoyed the water. You have loads of fish to see in the water, so really very good, and the water temperature is fantastic. If you want to walk into the old Tribunj village, town, how you want to call it, you can either walk along the beach on the promenade, which is really well maintained. It's lit, it's perfect, and again, it's accessible, so it's good to cater for all needs. Or if you want to walk through the streets in the town municipality, you have various options to reach the old town. We've tried 3 different routes, and what we can say is that if we go straight from our accommodations into the local streets, we reach the town much faster than if you go on the promenade. But if you want to enjoy lovely views, then of course you can go on the promenade. So I hope I've covered everything that needed to be covered. I'll leave the details in the description below of the accommodation that we've booked. We highly recommend this. Again, from space, location, host, is 100% 10 out of 10. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed it too. hope you've enjoyed our show Stay in Tribunj Croatia. Croatia. It's a place that surprised us in a very good way. And please stay close if you want to see more of our family adventures from the UK and not only.